night. This is a very impromptu live stream brought on from the fact I got a phone call from my mother, which I missed, followed by the immortal words, "Are you okay, Grumps?" And that usually roughly translates to, "Why haven't you gone live?" Well, I didn't get on yesterday, and my apologies for that. I had a prior engagement with my father, and we got back very, very, very late indeed. So I had to kind of skip out on proceedings last night, and it was my plan to try and do a quick one with you all when we got back from karate this evening. And as you can see, I'm wearing my white pajamas, although my white pajamas are a little bit, yes. And I've got my belt on as well, the kind that hold your trousers up, like Mr. Miyagi says. Hello, Neats. Good to see you. Hope you're all right. This is literally just, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes just to pop in and say hello. Hello, Adrian. I'm doing all right. I'm rather hot and sweaty, Betty, and everything. I've just come back from a karate lesson with my boy. Very enjoyable indeed, and he's doing very, very well. Hello, Blood Nose. Good to see you. And hope you are all okay. I didn't get on last night. The evening kind of went away with me. I was doing something with my father, and we got back, and other things kind of took over, and I didn't manage to get on. So my apologies for that one. Tonight, I think we got home about 2:45, 8:50, so I thought I'd come on here and say hello to you all now and see who turned up. We're only going to be here for probably a quarter of an hour, something like that. Just a very quick chit chat. My son, he's started karate. He's been doing it a couple of months now, and he's going to have a go at his first belt very soon, next week actually. And we did a thing called a pre-grading this evening, where you go through all of the karate syllabus that you need to know, like all your punches and your blocks and the other blocks and all sorts of things. And he did very, very, very well indeed. And I just did it all with him, and hopefully he'll get a different colour round his waist next week. But he seemed to know everything he needed to know and a little bit more besides that. So this is excellent. As I said, you know, for those of you that are just joining us, and please hit the like button. That would be cool. This is literally just an impromptu thing this evening, just to check in with everybody and say hello. Did you see those idiots this morning at Clackett Lane Services that were blocking the petrol station? If you didn't, have a look on the channel, because I managed to capture some footage of it on my dash cam, and they were literally blocking the entrance into the petrol station and the way out as well. And what took my attention more than anything else was the fact old Bill was stood there. They were literally stood there doing sweet fuck all. It was unbelievable. They should have had them. They should have moved them. They should have got rid of them. And what did we get? I was standing there having a nice chat. I felt like popping into Clackett Lane Services and buying them all a nice Costa coffee and a cake to go with it. And maybe they could sing Kumbaya round the campfire at the mouth of the petrol station. That would have been wonderful. And I also noticed that at Cobham Services as well, further up the road, same thing, no fuel. And I bet if I drove up there, there'd be some lefty Burke sat there in the super glued to the road surface. I don't get it. I really, really don't. It's unbelievable. What I want to do is just go to the chat now and see who's around that I haven't said hello to. Hello, Anna Perkins. Good to see you. Stink Pooter. Hello, Bridget. And thank you, Bridget. I saw what you did the other day. Much appreciated. And I hope you know what I'm referring to. M. Perry. Good to see you. Joe Burgess. LBC reported it. Total madness. And for a change, I saw it with my own eyes. And the fact I was busting for a pee was neither here nor there. I had to go somewhere else. Ben Jones, I did buy Why Isn't the Police Not Moving Around? They should do. Sling them in the back of the paddy wagon. Better still, if they're not going to move, hose them down. Get rid of them. It's as simple as that. Hello, Julie Baldwin, one of our mods. Good to see you. Julie Keys. What's this, Bridget? Yes, I watched your footage this morning. the protesters are back. Well, it's bad enough that they're at the bloody refineries. They're now sitting at the petrol stations where the stuff's getting to. Are they off their rocker? But one question I have, which somebody pointed out, a motorway services is in the middle of the motorway, not the safest place to walk down. I know the dinghy divers and the lorry borrowers kind of do it, but how did they get there? Did they drive? If they did, they're fucking hypocrites. It's, I can't say it any plainer than that. Apparently, the one they describe as a John Lennon lookalike, nothing like, in my opinion, is sitting on quite an extensive criminal history. Well, there's a surprise. This is where the criminal justice system is going, isn't it? You know, have a rap sheet as long as my arm here. You know, that's a long, baggy old arm. And what happens? Let them out to wreak havoc. Utter scum. The bill are paralysed, yes, I think from the waist down, because they can't walk over there, grab these bastards by the scruff and throw them away. I'm hearing of lorry drivers and other people getting involved and getting their collar felt themselves. It's not good. Mobile courts, mobile jails before offshoring to a stinking old hulk of a ship. Exactly. I couldn't agree more. Hi, Zena. Good to see you. Good to see the Borders Bill on its way for royal assent. An ID for general election is now into law. Okay. The other thing as well I want to look into, somebody told me that best practice for cattle, wax on, wax off. Yes. I paint your house. I remember the film. Somebody told me there's been no dinghy divers down Dover since they mentioned Rwanda. I'd love somebody to substantiate that for me, because I don't believe a bloody word of it, personally. If we can spend $5 million a day on people who ditch their pipe, oh, look, I was just talking about them, then we can spend the same housing veterans, says Patrick Christie's. Absolutely. I used to see a lot of Patrick Christie's on YouTube during the pandemic when that happened. Ben Jones, they were at Fawley Refinery in Southampton Tuesday, just gone. Yeah, I remember hearing about that. Sharon Shooter, hi Andy, what you wearing? Are your clothes in the wash? It's a karate gi, basically. I do karate with my son, and we've literally just got back, and I've just jumped in the car quick to do a quick, 15-minute chat with you all. And I hope that's okay. You see, I have this problem, right? If I don't go live, people expect me. And if I don't turn up, they worry about where I am. Now, there's a particular person whose name has just appeared in the chat, who, if I don't go live, she messages me and says, "Are you okay?" I'm thinking, you're not. You don't want to know if I'm okay. You want to know if I'm going live. And you know if I wasn't okay, because someone would get on the dog and bone and tell you. If I'm not live, I'm not live. But I try and do it as often as I can, pretty much every day. But every now and again, a man needs a night off. But I thought I'd come and say hello. Jerry Georgopoulos, hello to you. Get your cab waxed, Andy. Yeah, wax on, wax off. Part of the Karate Kid movie, there's a block like that. And we actually learnt that once, and I know what that's for. It's kind of eye-opening. Hello, Andy. Great to see your numbers going up. Yes, that's a very good point. We're up to 29,700 subscribers now. Thank you, Kevin, for pointing that out. I think we're getting near 29,800, actually, thinking of it. And I appreciate that. I went off the rails for 3 or 4 weeks because of the convids. I just drove my car and I just wanted to collapse in a heap. I couldn't, function with anything else. So I thought, I've got to get off my arse. I've got to get this YouTube camera. And a couple of days of steady content, it starts going the other way again. And, I even see my own videos recommended to me, and they're my videos. Make that up. It's wonderful. Listen, everybody, this is a quick chat with Andy the Cabby. Thank you for jumping on here. Sorry it's unannounced and impromptu, but sometimes it goes like that. I hope you're all right. If you haven't done so already, please hit that like button. We've got 50 people watching and 30 likes. So if you haven't done so already, thumbs up, please, everybody. I appreciate that. We need to get that traction as quickly as we can. If you're a new person here as well and you haven't, please consider hitting the subscribe button as well. As Kevin pointed out, we're growing. The numbers are going up again. It's wonderful to see. I appreciate all the support. Also, those of you that financially contribute to the channel by £1 a month, remember, no ties. I appreciate you as well, and that's wonderful. All the support and love and comments you give me keeps me going. Right, let's have a look. The promise of Rwanda destination is pretty much halted all inward travel by flimsy craft. Okay, Anna. I mean, I want to go down there and have a look myself, to be honest. Call me a cynic, but there you go. Diane, it's true, Andy. None. Okay. M. Perry, I think it's got to do with the weather, to be honest. Zena W. saw a comment. They're flying in illegals. Is it true? Anyone? Well, Zena, funny you should say that. It's thing with a taxi driver, we never forget anything. And I remember a story that broke a year ago. I'm going to hazard a guess, a year ago. And they said that private airfields were being used to ship in dinghy divers. And if you recall, those of you that have been around for a while, I did a video on it. And I said, we've got to find a new name for them, skydivers. And I do wonder whether that might be happening instead. Because there's a lot of private airfields owned by private individuals all over the place, and could be. Who's this? Dos Dawn, ready for bed, mate? Yeah, I've got my pajamas on. It's good, isn't it? Sharon Shoot, very nice. Andy the Gabby Cabby, I've been hearing all day on the TV. Nigel Farage mentioned it tonight. Also been on Talk TV. Okay, well, I'll try and do a bit of catching up. The sound seems better tonight. It might be, Mike. I'm only streaming to YouTube tonight with StreamYard. You've got to have something in your lug holes. You've seriously got to do that. Wear these, especially if you're streaming to multiple platforms. And I think that, that might be something to do with it. There are, I got an email today through from O2, and they're rolling out better Wi-Fi services, which is what I'm running on at the moment. So we'll have to see what happens. Caress the like and subscribe button, guys, please. Yeah, let's try and get up to 50 in the next couple of minutes, folks. So I appreciate that. I can only really do probably another 3 minutes or so. Hello, Factual Breakdown. Good to see you. I got your email earlier about Steve. I appreciate that. I did actually see the video that he put on as well about that giveaway, and I might try and help him give a little bit of a boost. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, Tony, it's an absolute joke, isn't it? The old HMRC. The like button is Chris Rock, be Will Smith. Way, yes, and there's a karate thing for that as well. Julie Keys, hello there. Bridget, I enjoyed doing my take on your video, and the item was worth discussing, Andy. Okay. Sophia Green, hello to you. Long time no see. Hope you're good. Thank you for stopping by. Just this is really a quick hello this evening. I really can't do much else about it, I'm afraid. Honesty and truth, respect, always living up to the name. Exactly. Mike Alligators. Cheers, our government are sneaky. They certainly are. And they're blasting all this crap all over the place, aren't they, about what's going on with other places, and they sneak stuff in underneath the radar. They're experts at it, very much so. I am as anti-dinghy diver as one can be. I know you are, Factual. It's ridiculous. It really is. Hello, Chrissy Williams. Have you seen any dinghy divers coming in the coast, or is your view out of your house clear of them, as they appear to be everywhere else? That's really something. John Harrington, you're okay. Good to see you. I totally keep you. Andy, your lifetimes keep you. I know, Chrissy. I'm really, really trying to keep it consistent. I truly am. But the whole thing with the airport business at the moment is making it bloody difficult. I'm trying to pre-schedule things in advance so you get some warning of when I'm going to turn up. But yes, you've got to look for it. But every now and again, the airport stuff gets in the way. I've actually taken on 2 other drivers for the airport business, so I'm hoping that will make things a little bit easier and I can get a little bit of consistency back with this again. That's certainly needed. I just think as long as I can get on here every day and give you something that you expect, at least I'm not failing you. Hi, Alan. Yes, this is literally just a quick chat tonight. I literally had something to do with my son. What I'm trying to do is not come on Thursday because of what I do with my son. You can see the white pajamas here. But I went out with my father last night as well, and that evening progressed, and I had to go to work this morning, and it was far too late, and half of you lot were probably in bed with your cocoa and your digestive, so I didn't worry. Steve helped me out big time, Andy, maybe with some interesting stuff on the horizon. Right, if that's to do with the email you sent me, I'm very interested in that indeed. Right, listen, folks, I've just had the tug off the wife saying that my dinner's ready. Bless her, she's a wonderful wife, love her, and she does the dinner and everything and really looks after me and the kids well, and I need to go and eat. So thank you very much for dropping in for this quick chat. I'm sorry I can't stick around any longer. It's a pain in the bum, I know. I'm going to Heathrow tomorrow night. I think I've got to leave about 9 o'clock, something like that. So I'll be able to jump on here before I actually go travelling. I'm not doing live streams around airport runways anymore. I've learnt my lesson. That was a disaster. Have a good evening, folks. I'm going to go and have dinner and a hot shower and check for bruises where my son kept punching me. And have a good one. Toodaloo.